So what will happen here is that you will separate these 4x cube divided by 3x minus 2x by 3x.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Amir, I've just started, okay? Just check this step.
Okay, sir.
Okay, you understood this step? Yeah, do you understand this step?
Yes, sir.
Did you understand this step?
No, sir.
You did not understand this step. I just separated the fractions.
Yes, yes, sir. Got it.
So what will happen here is 1x will cancel here. We are left with integration of 4x square by 3 minus 2/3 dx. Okay, so this will become integration 4x square by 3 dx minus integration of 2/3 dx. So now what will happen? This 4 by 3 is a constant. Okay, just check this step whether you have understood this step or not. 4 by 3 is a constant, so I can take it out of the integration. And 2 by 3 is also a constant, so I can take it out of the integration. Now tell me.
Yes, sir.
4 by 3 and then integration of x square is x to the power of n plus 1 by n plus 1 minus 2/3 integral dx is x, and you add a constant of integration. So what you get here is 4 by 9 x cube minus 2/3 x plus c, where c is a constant of integration. Okay, so this was a fairly easy problem. Okay, so let us do the next one. Govinda, you can see and hear.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I can hear and see. Hello.
Yes, yes, I can. Okay, I heard.
Yes, sir.
So one, all these are ISC problems. Okay, that is why I'm doing this. 1, 2. Start by saying let I is equal to integration of 6x square minus 4 by x square dx. We separate integration 6x square dx minus integration 4 by x square dx. Now from here 6 is a constant, you can take it out of the integration. 6 integral x square dx minus, now 4 is a constant, you can take it out. So what are you left with? 1 by x square dx. You write 6 integral x square dx minus 4, and 1 by x square can also be written as x to the power of minus 2 dx.
Yes, sir.
So this 6 x square integration is x to the power of 3 plus 1 by 3 plus 1 minus 4 x to the power of minus 2 integration is x to the power of minus 2 plus 1 by minus 2 plus 1. So this becomes 6 by 4 x to the power of 4 minus 4 by minus 1 into x to the power of minus 1. So this becomes, if you cancel this, 3, 2, and you add a constant of integration also. Okay, so this becomes 3 by 2 x to the power of 4, and minus minus combined to give you a plus. 4x to the power of minus 1 can be written as 4 by x plus c, where c is a constant of integration. Okay,
Okay, sir.
so this was this. Let us see the next one. These are all very, very basic sums. Okay, these are all very, very basic sums. One, three. You have that I is equal to integral x plus 1 into 2x plus 3 dx. Okay, so what you do in, you see this is a product of algebraic expressions. Okay, so you multiply these. If you multiply these, what do you get? 2x square plus 3x plus 2x plus 3 dx, which is integration of 2x square plus 5x plus 3 dx. Now you separate. Get integral 2x square dx plus integral 5x dx plus integral 3 dx. Now you can take 2 out of the integration, get x squared dx. You can take 5 out of the integration, you get x dx, and you can get 3 out of the integration to get 3 integral dx. This is twice. Again, integral x square is x to the power of 2 plus 1 by 2 plus 1 plus 5. Integral x is x to the power of 1 plus 1 by 1 plus 1. And thrice integral dx is 3, only simply x. So this you get 2/3 x cube plus 5 by 2 x square plus 3x, and you add a constant of integration here also, 3x plus c, where c is a constant of integration. Okay, this is how you evaluate this. So let us do the next one. 1 6. 1 5, will you be able to do 1 5? 1 4 is very easy. You just expand by a plus b whole cube formula. Will you be able to do 1 5? Look at 1 6. I'll give you a hint for 1 5. Let I is equal to integral root x minus 1 by root x dx. So what you have here is, you separate integral root x dx minus integral 1 by root x dx. So you have integral root x means x to the power of half dx, and integral 1 by root x means 1 by x to the power of half dx. So this means integral x to the power of half dx minus integral x to the power of minus half dx. So this means x to the power of half plus 1 by half plus 1, right?
Yes, sir.
And this is x to the power of minus half plus 1 by minus half plus 1, and with a constant of integration. So you get 1x, half plus 1 is 3 by 2, and then it is in denominator, so it will become reciprocal, 2/3 x to the power of 3 by 2 minus 1 minus half is half, and half is in the denominator. When it will come up, it will become 2. X to the power of 1 minus half is half. plus c. Okay. Now there are various ways of writing this answer also. What you can do is you can write this as 2/3 x to the power of 3 by 2. You can write this as square root of x cube, right? And x to the power of half you can write as root x. Check whether you understood this. Yes? Tell me fast.
Yes, sir.
X to the power of
Yes,
3
sir.
by 2 can be written as root over x cube. This is fine with you?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So now root over of x cube can be written as x square into x minus 2 root x plus c, which is 2/3. Now x square, root over of x square into x is simply x root x minus 2 root x plus c. Okay, so you can write it this way also. However, if you leave your answer here, even that will do. I just showed you this form so that uh, you know how to simplify a little also, where c is a constant of integration. C is a constant of integration. Okay,
Yes, sir.
and so let us now do this one, but this question is not visible to me much. Can't see this question. Anyway, we'll see the next one then. Can you see 1/5? I'll just give you some hints, okay? On 1/5,
Okay, sir.
can do it on your own. At 1/5, the question here is I is equal to integration root x plus cube root of x square divided by x, and this entire thing.
हम पापा बुला
So integration root x can be written as x to the power of half, and cube root of x square can be written as x square to the power of 1/3 divided by x. Let me give a curly bracket here. Dx. So this will become integration of x to the power of half plus x to the power of 2/3 divided by x, whole thing dx. Now you can separate integral x to the power of
Yes,
half
sir.
by x plus x to the power of 2/3 by x dx. So now this becomes x to the power of half minus 1 plus x to the power of 2/3 minus 1 dx. So this becomes integration of x to the power of minus half plus x to the power of 2/3 minus 1 is minus 1/3 dx. Now can you do? Now you can separate
Yes, sir.
x to the power of minus half dx plus x to the power of minus 1/3 dx. Now you can use x to the power of n plus 1 by n plus 1. Okay. So this is
Yes,
how
sir.
you do this one. So let us move on to the next one. Number 2/5. And I'll also do number 2/2, 2/2, 2/3, and 2/5. Oh, 4/2/4 also. All these techniques are very important actually. Let us do 2/2 first. Let I is equal to integration 1 by root x plus a plus root x plus b dx. Okay. Now whenever you see this, the denominator is an irrational number. So you convert this to a rational number. Rationalize the denominator. So you multiply the numerator and denominator by root x plus a minus root x plus b
X plus B.
divided by root x plus a plus root x plus b
B.
into root x plus a minus root x plus b. Okay, so you're multiplying the numerator and denominator. We want to rationalize the denominator. So what we get
Yes,
here
sir.
is root x plus a minus root x plus b divided by, this is a plus b into a minus b, which is a square minus b square, right, dx. So this is integration root x plus a minus root x plus b divided by x plus a minus x plus b. Now we'll open the brackets and see that x will cancel in the denominator. Root x plus a minus root x plus b divided by x plus a minus x minus b dx is equal to, see, x cancels here. So you're simply left with root x plus a minus root x plus b divided by a minus b dx. Okay. So what happens? See, a minus b is a constant. So 1 by a minus b I can take out of the integration. And what will I be left with? Only root x plus a minus root x plus b. Check whether this step is clear.
X plus B.
Because 1 by a minus b is a constant. So
Yes,
I
sir.
take it out of the integration. So what am I left
Yes,
with
Yes,
here?
sir.
1 by a minus b. And then I'm left with, I'll distribute the integration. Integration root x plus a minus integration and dx minus integration root x plus b dx. Okay. So now after this, 1 by a minus b root x plus a can be written as x plus a to the power of half
Yes, sir.
dx minus, and this can be written as x plus b to the power of half dx. Okay. So 1 by a minus b, and integral x to the x plus a to the power of half is x plus a to the power of half plus 1. Remember again, I told you if the base is a linear polynomial, okay, of degree 1, then you can do this, right? Remember this or not?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You have said.
If the
yes,
base
sir.
is a linear polynomial, then you can directly apply your x to the power of n formula. And this is x plus a, so derivative of x plus a is simply 1. So you actually divide by 1, which we don't write. Okay. Isn't it? Remember I told you this. Integration ax plus b
Yes, sir.
to the power of n dx is ax plus b to the power of n plus 1 by n plus 1. Not only that, but also divided by the derivative of ax plus b, which is a. Remember this. So that is what I have done.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So this you get 1 by a minus b into half plus 1. This is in the denominator you have 3 by 2. So this will become 2/3 x plus a to the power of 3 by 2 minus, again this is 2 by 3 x plus b to the power of 3 by 2 plus c. So now 2/3 you can take out 2 by 3
Yes,
times
sir.
a minus b, and you are left with only x plus a to the power of 3 by 2 minus x plus b to the power of 3 by 2 plus c. Okay, or you can also write this as twice. You can multiply this everything by 2 so that you get here square root of x plus a whole cube minus square root of x plus b whole cube divided by 3 times a minus b plus c. This is just simplification, okay? You can leave it here only at
Yes,
this
sir.
step. So you can write this as twice x plus a root x plus a minus x plus b root x plus b divided by thrice a minus b plus c, where c is a constant of
B.
integration. Okay, so that is how you do this. This is an important problem, as in because the denominator was an irrational number. So you rationalize the denominator and then you integrate it. Okay, so whenever you see in an algebraic expression, if the denominator is an irrational number, you rationalize the denominator and then perform the integration. Let us do the next one. All these techniques you will require later on, all these. So these are very basic sums. 2, 3. The question here is integrate x root x plus a dx. Okay. Now, in order to do this integration, you see within the radical you have x plus a, but outside the radical you simply have an x. So what you do is instead of x you write x plus a, and you give a root x plus a. But the problem is this a was not there, isn't it? We have added this extra a, right? So we need to
Yes,
subtract.
sir. Yes,
We
sir.
need to subtract a root x plus a dx. Now see whether we can write this or not, because this a into root x plus a was added extra. You understood? Or should I do one more step? Let me do one more step then. Then maybe you'll be able to understand. You can write this as x root x plus a, and you add a root x plus a. And since this a root x plus a you have added extra, you subtract it also. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Now what happens? You take these two together. So what do you get? If you take these two together, you will get x plus a root x plus a minus a root x plus a. Now see whether you have understood this. Tell me whether you have understood or not. Check.
Sir, how we have got this
Yes, sir.
one?
Which one?
So the second step, it was
Uh,
x into root x plus b plus a root under x plus a.
hmm.
So how we have got x plus a and root under x plus a?
These two I have added extra. Since I have added this, that is why I am subtracting this here. Understood?
Yes, sir. Okay, sir.
Since I wanted to add this. Since I have added this term extra, a root x plus a, I also need to subtract, right? This term appears here as it is. Only this one I have added
Sir,
extra.
but x is not there.
Huh?
Sir, x is not there.
No, I don't need x. I am simply adding this term and then subtracting it. See, 5. 5 can be written as 5 plus 2 minus 2, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
It will still remain 5, isn't it? Or you can write this
Yes, sir.
as 5 plus 3 minus 3, isn't it? So that is why this is
Yes.
5 plus 2 minus 2. You understood?
Okay, sir.
Yes,
Yes, sir.
So that is what I have done here. I have simply added this extra term, a root x plus a, and then I have subtracted the same term. Why did I do this? I did this because in the next step, if you see, I have clubbed these two terms together. Okay, when I club these two terms together, I can take root x plus a common from these two, right? If I take root x plus a common from these two, what am I
Yes,
left
sir.
with? Only x plus a, this one and this one, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And
Yes, sir.
minus root a root x plus a remains as it is. Now
Yes,
what
sir.
happens? This can be written as x plus a into x plus e to the power of half, right? Minus, and x plus a can be written as x plus a to the power of half dx. Okay, so this now can be written as integration of x plus a, 1 plus half is 3 by 2, right? We can add the powers,
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
minus a x plus a to the power of half dx. So now this is done. Now you can separate. You can write this as integral x plus a to the power of 3 by 2 dx minus integral a x plus a to the power of half dx, right? So now what happens? You have you can write this as integral x plus a to the power of 3 by 2 as it is, and see this a is a constant, so you can take this a out of the integration. Hope this is clear.
Yes, sir.
Now this can be evaluated by your x to the power of n
Yes, sir.
plus 1, x plus a to the power of 3 by 2 plus 1 by 3 by 2 plus 1 minus a x plus a to the power of half plus 1 by half plus 1, and you give a constant of integration. Now just simplify this. 3 in the denominator you have got a 5 by 3, so this will become 3 by 5 x plus a to the power of 5 by 3 minus, and here in the denominator you have a 3 by 2, so this will become 2 by 3 a x plus a to the power of 3 by 2 plus c. You can leave your answer here, or you can simplify this a little also and write this as 3/5. You can write this as cube root of x plus a to the power of 5 minus 2/3 a. You can write this as square root of x plus a whole cube plus c. Now here you can write this as 3/5 cube root of x plus a to the power of 5 can be written as x plus a whole cube into x plus a whole square, right? Minus 2/3 a, and x plus a whole cube can be written as x plus a whole square into x plus a. Why am I breaking it this way? Because see, this is a square root, so that is why x plus a whole square into x plus a. This is a cube root, this one, so that is why I have broken up as cube into square. Okay,
Yes, sir.
so that means now what will happen? 3/5 of cube root of x plus a is simply x plus a into cube root of x plus a whole square minus 2/3 a. X plus a whole square is root over of x plus a whole square is x plus a into root x plus a, right? You can further write this as, and plus c you give the constant of integration on all these. Okay, and finally you have x plus a, and cube root of x plus a whole square is x plus a to the power of 3 by 2 minus 2/3 a x plus a into root x plus a. In fact, what I see here is that although I have broken this up at the x plus a into x plus a, in fact, if I write this as x plus a to the power of 3 by 2, I can take x to the power of 3 by 2 common. So what I do is I again change this to a to the power of 3 by 2 minus 2/3 a x plus a to the power of 3 by 2 plus c. Now what I can do is from these two I can take x plus a to the power of 3 by 2 common. So what am I left with? 3/5 of x plus a minus 2/3 a plus c. You understood the simplification?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
See, I am simplifying all this because later on you will need to simplify certain expressions in this manner. Okay. Otherwise, you can leave your answer here only. You can leave your answer here only. This in this step. If you leave your answer here, you will get full marks. But I did all this just to show you the simplification because later on in certain sums you will require these simplifications. Okay. So that is what. And let us do the next one. Again, a very important type of problem, very basic problem, and the technique is very, very important for the next problem. 1-4. This technique is very important. So we have 1-4. Let I is equal to integral x by root x plus a dx. Okay. Now see, in the denominator you have a radical. Okay, root x plus a. So what I do is I try to express, remember this, try to express the numerator as a denominator in the form of the denominator. In the denominator you see an x plus a, right? So what you do is you try to write the numerator as x plus a, right? But the numerator has only x, so I've added this a extra. That means I need to subtract this a also, right?
Yes, sir.
You can put these two within brackets, x plus a. Now what happens? Now I want to separate these two as very, very important technique. This is x plus a by root x plus a minus a by root x plus a dx, right? Can I do this or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now x plus a, this x plus a can be written as root x plus a, or you can think of it in this manner also, that you can write x plus a as, you can write this as x plus a. This power is 1 and this power is half, x plus a to the power of half, right? Minus a by, and this is x plus a to the power of half dx, and you open your brackets here also. Okay, now what happens? Integral x plus a by x plus a to the power of half is x plus a to the power of 1 minus half minus, and this can be written as, if you bring x plus a in the numerator, the power will become negative. Understood this step?
Yes, sir.
So this will become x plus a to the power of 1 minus half is simply half minus a x plus a to the power of minus half dx. Now it is easier to integrate. Now we separate integral x plus a to the power of half dx minus integral a x plus a to the power of minus half dx. Now this can be written as same, we write this as it is, we'll integrate together. X plus a to the power of half dx, and a is a constant, so you can take it out of the integration. ax plus a to the power of minus half dx. So what should be the integration of this? Amit, tell me what should be the integration of this?
The integral.
Hmm.
Sir, it will be
Use x to the power of n formula. X plus a to the power of
if I have a half
half plus 1
minus 1. Yes, sir.
by
Sir, it will
half
be 3 half
plus
plus
1.
1.
Right.
Yes, sir.
And this will be minus a,
Minus,
and this is divided by a derivative of x plus a, which is 1. So we don't need to write that.
yes, sir.
X plus a to the power of minus half plus 1.
So it will be minus half.
Yes,
Plus half.
minus half plus 1, and you give a constant of integration.
Yes, sir.
So in the denominator you have 3 by 2, so this will become 2/3.
2 by 3
X plus e to the power of 3 by
plus
2
a 3 by 2
minus
minus
a, and
x.
this will be
So half.
x plus e to the power of half divided by half. Okay, plus
Yes,
c.
sir.
So this will be, now you can simplify this further also. 2/3. This can be written as square root of x plus a whole cube minus, this can be written as half when comes up becomes 2. 2a x to the power of x plus, you can write x plus a to the power of half as root x plus a, isn't it? You can write this as root x plus a plus c, and this 2/3 x plus a into x plus whole cube can now be written as x plus a whole square into x plus a minus 2a root x plus a plus c. This is simply, this is nothing but simplification. You can leave your answer here also. Okay, you can, no problem. So this is 2/3 root x plus a whole square is simply x plus a root x plus a minus 2a root x plus a plus c. Now you can take root x plus a common. Root x plus a, if you take common, what do you get? You simply left with 2/3. Let me give a curly bracket. 2/3 x plus a minus 2a plus c. And you can also further simplify this. If you take the LCM again, root x plus a. If you take the LCM, you get 2x plus 2a minus 6a divided by 3 plus c. So you get root x plus a into, this is 2x minus 4a by 3 plus c. Now you can take 2 common also from here. So you get 2 root x plus a into x minus 2a divided by 3 plus c. So this is your answer. I stop here for today then. Okay.
Oh, yes, sir.
Okay.